Ni hao, and welcome back to the Chinese campaign. So, what are we even doing here? I kind of forgot because I've been playing a lot of Stalker 2. Yeah, we are invading northern Egypt. Chance to succeed is not the greatest because I haven't filled the minimum displacement requirement. I need another 230,000 tons. Luckily, I do have some tonnage on the way. I should have sent this task force instead. But I don't know. It might be okay. I think if we can sink this US submarine that's operating in the area, then the required tonnage will go down. Hopefully. Let's find out. In August of 1962. Alright, we got some stuff happening. US Admiral replaced, and here we go. Submarine battle. We sank the submarine. I wanted the light cruiser to sink the submarine and my bigger task force to attack the undefended port, but this is what I got. And here we go, 3 US Navy DDs up against a pretty formidable task force. Also, I've taken South Africa. Should I just keep taking their stuff in Africa? Maybe? I mean, I see no reason not to at this point. I'm already involved here, so why not? And I decided to just go with the Mudang. Just because I thought that would be easier, and she's got a very formidable secondary layout with all of those 7-inch turrets. Let's just keep going now on this course. We're engaging the DDs at quite a good range, so we're well outside of their torpedo range. My 20-inch guns are not hitting too much, and they are hidden in their smoke, so we're going to use this opportunity to turn around. And go parallel. And this is where my 7-inch guns are starting to work. Even causing some flooding. Okay, secondary's on Meyer now. And then secondaries on Fred T. Berry. What kind of torpedo range did they have? 15.1 kilometers. Which, since I'm sailing away, that's not going to do them much good. .20-inch guns have yet to score a single hit, but when they do, they're going to do that. Okay, I thought I was safe from their torpedoes, but apparently not. Well, apparently I am, because the one hit was a dud. That was Higgins launching torpedoes just before sinking. Did take a torpedo. It was better not send the Mudang back to port. I thought these were slow torpedoes. They are. I'm surprised they were actually able to launch. Okay, just the Fred T. Berry left. Yeah, we took 2 torpedo hits. One of them did damage. The other was a dud. Yeah, maybe picking another ship than the Mudang would have been a better idea. I think the Nunning and Wuxi would have done a much better job actually dodging those torpedoes. Although probably not, because they're stealthy electric torpedoes, so I would not have been able to see them in time anyway. I was just really hoping that, because I was sailing away, they would not be able to actually launch at Mudang, because the point they would have to aim at to lead the target would be out of range. But that proved to be wrong. Still though, 3 DDs sunk, some damage taken on Mudang. And with the cost of repairing her, might not have been worth it. I'm not losing any transports. But the United States are certainly losing transports. Lots of them. France too. Argentina wants to buy 2 heavy cruisers. Not now. Sweden wants to buy a battle cruiser. 105% profit though. That's gonna be way over capacity, but I can probably suspend something. Yes, I will do that. Not the Dia-class battleship. Bangladesh, I'm sorry. Belgium actually is taking stuff from Italy. Okay. Now what can I suspend? Haicheng and Changsha. At least the Haicheng is 6 months out, but that is with me being over capacity. There we go. No longer over capacity. 4 months, 3 months. So, not too bad. Got nothing being repaired. I'm just being dumb and building too much stuff again for my allies. But I think in, yeah, 4 to 5 months, things should clear up. Ooh, Bangladesh is having military conflict problems with India. Trying to re-emerge. Luckily, they have some tonnage that they can send. So, might work. There you go. Required tonnage went down just a little bit after sinking the submarine. Not a whole lot, but some. Let's put the Kavkads in one of the task forces, so whichever task force gets the strike mission can actually do some damage. Right? Yeah. Let's send this here. And this up here, 158,000 tons. No, you're going here. You're going up here. Southwest Africa. Next invasion target. Can suddenly take a lot of stuff. That is because the required tonnage to launch a naval invasion has been reduced by a lot. Let's see, we have a DD here. A DD there. Any like actual proper task forces that we can intercept? No, not really. And these are moving away. Let's try and take on this guy. It's not much, but it is something. And this light cruiser, the Anqing, I got no more enemy submarines here, so she can just go down to South Africa. And maybe generate some convoy missions for me. Alright. Next turn. Tensions. What, did I take Egypt? I thought I had many months remaining. I guess I did. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but you know, they keep changing things, so maybe that's how it works now. And here we go, cruiser squadron versus destroyer. Yeah, let's just have all of you together. No, actually, wait. Qinghai, you're just a little bit slow here, so you're not taking part. And yes, the Changsheng is faster than Fengtian, but Fengtian is not that slow. Okay, Qinghai is not that slow either. 30 knots is not too bad, but 35 knots is faster. Okay, we can only go at 30 now because of the sea state. We got smooth sea waves. And there's the DD. Let's put our 8-inch guns to use. And the 6.1s on the light cruiser. One hit from an 8-inch. And some more. Yeah, I know the propellers are out of the water, but if we just do it like this, or more like this, then maybe it doesn't look too bad. Or we can just wait for the propellers to not be out of the water when she fires. And there we go. Immediately. Looks much better. Okay, back to the battle here. There we go, lots of floodings. And engines are out. That'd be a pretty easy target now. Did she launch, or did the torpedoes explode? Let's just maneuver, just in case. I think this DD is done anyway. No, still afloat. Yeah, no, torpedo launcher is not destroyed, so it did launch. And there it goes. Nice. Alright. And Spain is running into minefields. More US transports lost. They want to buy a Dalian class battlecruiser for, what's that, plus 123% profit. Oh, that's just too good to say no to. Not that I need the money. Suddenly I'm getting like the best offers ever, and I don't have the capacity to say yes. Well, that's not good, so I'm just gonna say no to that and that. The following nations have lost their homeland but strongly seek an opportunity to re-emerge. Norway. Yeah, I did take northern Egypt. Well, yeah, because Norway had western Sweden, but that is not their actual homeland. Germany took southern Norway and Sweden took northern Norway. Thanks, Sweden. Great neighbor you are. Okay, let's... my greed has gotten the best of me again. Suspending that one, it can be suspended for 2 months, and then this one will be finished, and that will be nice. That means the Dalian will be finished at the same time as Daquing. As long as I remember to unsuspend it. Now then. Suddenly I have ships here. These four... that's the Sheeans. These four can go down here to Italian Somaliland and try and take it. Because now I can pass through here. Which is quite excellent. These guys can... I don't know. Does the US have anything else here? I'm allied to Bangladesh. Does that mean I can help them out in a military conflict? I'm not sure. I know they've added some more interaction between major player nations and minor nations, so that we can now actually launch naval invasions against minor nations that are allied to major nations we are at war with. That just has not really come up in my campaign so far, because by the time that was patched into the game, none of my enemies really had any minor nation allies near my waters anyway, so it just never got relevant. Let's see, Caucasus, you are going to Alexandria. And the Sheens can just stay on station. Gold Coast, is that an invasion target? Not this turn. I mean, must be next turn. Like absolute DD swarm coming in here. So yeah, Kafkaz has been running around the Mediterranean for years now and just not been able to get out and not been able to get to a port. So that will be nice for her. Yeah, it's gonna need a little bit of repair though. 7,400 tons. I'm gonna be over capacity again. Gonna be over capacity again when she enters port. So that means yet another heavy cruiser must be suspended. I'm sacrificing my new ships to repair the old ones and to build ships for my allies, so I can earn money that I really do not need. But that's how it is. Alright, sonar systems. Saved crew. I'm taking mine damage? Don't I have like great mine sweeping stuff on my ships? not now, Sweden. Yeah, these did not take damage. Are these the ships to take damage? Or these ones? I'm not sure. Someone took a lot of damage moving through some minefields. Yeah, these guys. Every ship has taken some damage. From that minefield. So, let's see. Gold Coast or Italian Somaliland. I think Gold Coast for now. Alright, we're not getting anything exciting here. Let's see, about 1 month for the Hai Cheng. That will be an exciting ship to put into service. Although she's gonna need to be commissioned first. Does the US even have any capital ships left? No, just DDs and submarines. That's it. I need a better enemy. That's what I need. Germany, for example, minus 44. They got a pretty heavy navy too. 15 battleships, 5 battle cruisers. Although I think they should have had a lot more because their economy is almost as good as mine. But they've got less than half the total tonnage. Of course, they're an AI nation, so they've been continuously losing ships and scrapping them before time. If you do a 1940 campaign start, there's really never any reason to scrap anything. Because nothing is ever really gonna go obsolete. Like, yeah, you might get some better gun marks on the big guns, but you can just quickly refit that. But I guess the AI is just hard-coded to scrap ships after X amount of years. Well, the US are at least building more battleships. We have a strike. That's it. Late radar technology. 5. Not now. I need to unsuspend some ships being constructed. There really is a lot of stuff happening elsewhere in the world. I'm just not really involved with it. Let's see. Can I don't think there's time even to invade Italian Somaliland because Italy is taking it back. I don't think I can launch the invasion this turn either, because no. I launched one last turn. Okay, let's resume that construction. And we are pretty much at the limit. 10,000 tons under. But yeah, we are commissioning the Hai Cheng. And that is nice. And in 1 month, we're going to have 4 heavy cruisers completed. And that means I can start unsuspending some of the other ones. Also, a battleship being built for Argentina, 3 heavy cruisers for Mexico. It'll also be finished next month. 2 heavy cruisers for Korean Empire. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff out of our shipyards. Which is, of course, good. Because this task force should probably go home for a repair. I am toying with the idea of mothballing the Timu class battleships and selling them. But of course, they are useful for naval invasions. And they're not really costing me much to keep in service. Not that I couldn't afford it if they did. And if I sell them, well, the money I get would be like not really spectacular. Let's see, Germany has expanded to 13 battleships now. The US, still nothing bigger than the destroyer, but at least they're building stuff. Britain also, wow, what happened to their navy? I guess, okay, they are at war with pretty much everyone, so. I kind of want to get in on the whole fighting Germany thing. Yeah, they're only at war with Britain, whom I am friendly with. So let's increase tension here. And hope that we can get at least a couple of decent battles before the campaign ends in just over 2 years. Ingersoll, Bernadou class destroyer, also 10 transports. I guess it's an actual fight then, if you can call it that. And immediately we open fire because in a strike mission, the enemy starts quite close. Let's send these DDs home and make sure to turn their torpedoes off, because I do not want any accidents here. The battleships and the heavy cruisers can certainly handle things. Yeah, this is the task force that ran into the minefield. Let's divide some fire here. Schrader, Fuller, Ingersoll, Camellia, Hobson, Osborne, Ingersoll, and Henry W. Tucker. There we go. Means the light cruisers are joining in as they turn back. All secondary guns on Ingersoll. before she gets close enough to launch torpedoes. Which I do not think she will. Not after that. Or maybe? She does have some... never mind. I was gonna say she does have some spare buoyancy, but apparently you can't stay buoyant if your ship has just ceased to exist. And this is just a slaughter. Which is nice. And there we go. Yeah, not worth much in terms of victory points, but I guess we did some port damage to Mogadishu. Britain is losing transports. The unrestricted submarine warfare of the United States has caused the following losses to France by accidents. 2 transports or civilian ships. Relations France versus United States minus 6.3. Terrible accident again. The unrestricted submarine warfare of the United States as Soviet Union this time minus 8.4. And Italy, also unrestricted submarine warfare, sank a British ship. Yes, Bangladesh, now you can buy some ships from me. And we get some tension with Germany. It seems my tonnage is not really helping. Yeah, no, it's not being added. So India will probably emerge here from Bangladesh. %. You know, maybe I can get Italian Somaliland before Italy takes it. 0 tons. Really? Why is that? Oh, it's because I just struck the port, of course. Duh. Well, no convoy missions or anything, even though I've got light cruisers stationed around. Let's see about unsuspending some of this stuff. There we go. Nice. So that means in a couple of months, once I get more of this stuff out in the water and out of my shipyards, I can design something new. Which I know quite a few of you like seeing, because those videos are the ones with the most views. Alright, tension. Am I actually tensioning someone I want to fight? Or just everyone else? Germany and Japan, -15 with Germany. Okay, so we are getting closer to actually fighting Germany then. Bangladesh wants to buy a Mudang class battleship. Profit is not good enough. I'm gonna have to offer something more. India has re-emerged. One month left, so we're gonna take Southwest Africa. 3 months left, and we're gonna take the Gold Coast. 2 months left. We're probably gonna take Italian Somaliland, unless yeah, no, we're gonna take it before the Italians. Excellent. Okay, Eastern India. Do you have any allies yet? No? No. Okay, Germany. I want a piece of that juicy navy you have. More ships being commissioned. That is great. Changsha being finished in 4 months. Haicheng commissioned in 2. Dalian and Dakwing. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. With commissioning, that's gonna be 2 years in the future. So they're just gonna make it into the campaign just before I retire. The Chubin has taken a little bit of damage. You can just I do have some ships in Bombay already. How about you just go to Port Said? And then the machine class battleships can hang around outside of southern Germany here, previously known as southern France. Right, next month. And another strike. Austria-Hungary and Japan. -11 with Austria. Alright. Korean Empire wants to buy cruisers. Zhejiang class. Which ones are those? Oh yeah, 8-inch guns. Right. Yes. I got the capacity. Liao Bei. Oh, those are the cheap trash boats I designed and never built. 115% profit though, but it's still not a lot of money, but at least it's not a lot of tonnage being taken up. Southwest Africa is mine. 86%. Yeah, I'm gonna take it before Italy. Nice. Meanwhile, yeah, you're not touching Argentina, are you? Oh, but what is this? Do I have a an expeditionary force that can be quickly sent here? I should have seen that before now. I just hope that I will be in time. 2 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser should be enough to deal with 9 DDs. Hopefully in time to save Peru. They're gonna arrive in 1 turn. And these are headed like there. I'll send these guys too. They can go straight here. Because I'm pretty sure the US will be sending ships into this. It's been 6 months already, 6 out of 11. Very strange, it's like they don't even care about their own conquest missions. But yeah, now that these guys are done, they're kind of slow, but still. Let's just send them in here into the lion's den. Start wrecking stuff. Now, Germany, are you mad at me? A little bit. France is mad at me for some reason. What the heck, France? Do you really want to fight me again? You barely have a navy. Who else? Austria-Hungary? You kind of have... Yeah, you still... You have a navy. Alright. Next turn then. Our government wants to threaten Austria-Hungary to accept our terms or go to war. I mean, I got the spare ships basically now that I'm really not fighting the US anymore. I mean, technically we're at war, but they've got nothing, so it's kind of whatever. Sure. And France too. At the very least, you're gonna get some content out of this. I am now at war with Austria-Hungary and France. I'm taking Mogadishu, and here we go. 9 enemy destroyers. And I think we got time for this, yes. It shouldn't be too long. Either I just die to torpedo soup, or I sink 9 enemy DDs. But the important thing is that we are saving our ally, Argentina. like so, and then Qinghai can just follow Jiangcheng. Yes. That's the deal. So if I need the Fengtian and Jiangcheng to move quicker, I can just speed them up. Because Qinghai is limited to 29 knots. These other two can move quite a bit faster. And we got plenty of ammo. Let's see how close we get to the enemy deities before seeing them. Visibility should be good. There they are. In smoke, but okay. They're gonna emerge soon. Qinghai actually opening fire first. She's got those long-range 9-inch guns. Fengtian, you have your target. Qinghai, Robert A. Owens is your target. Jiangcheng can go for the forgot its name. Breck. There we go. Major flooding on Davis. They're hitting back with all of their 5-inch guns, but it's not really doing too much. Woodbury. I would bury some 8-inch shells in your hull. Yeah, they're just gonna try and keep coming. But seeing as I am faster than them, really, their chances of success really not that great. Although Qinghai is taking a beating from all their 5-inch guns. Did your torpedoes blow up? Virginia? No, they did not. So that means you launched. Alright. Split the fire a little bit. There we go, that's a torpedo. Did any of you guys get hit? Come on now. If you just listen when I click, things will go better for you. Yeah, Qinghai, you're getting out of here. Forest Royal, next target. Caldwell, I think, has launched torpedoes. And they're trying to hit the Qinghai. Which is running a little bit low on HE for those 9-inch guns. Meanwhile, Feng Tian is all out of HE for her 8-inch guns. Qinghai takes another torpedo. Let's actually sink some of these guys now, yes. Oh, near misses with the torpedoes there. Should probably just keep maneuvering. Because again, these are stealthy torpedoes they're launching, so I will not see them until it's basically too late. None of these guys have torpedoes left. That means I'm gonna focus on these guys and just sail past and let the secondaries do the work. Qinghai will actually get back into the fight. Just sail into the middle of these guys. You launch your torpedoes. I think you did. Caldwell is gonna go down soon. Yeah, I've got really nothing to fear from you. Not without your torpedoes. Woodbury. There we go. I'm gonna keep maneuvering. Make sure not to be where the torpedoes will be. Clemson and Virginia have both launched. Not sure when. But they are the last two enemy destroyers afloat. Secondaries in Clemson. Well, we start focusing on Virginia while the Clemson is holding her back. There we go. You're not speeding up now. And just the Clemson left. And there we go. Some damage sustained, but really nothing that serious. And we sank 9 enemy destroyers. Not worth a whole lot in terms of victory points, because these are fairly inexpensive. But still, I think we just saved Argentina. And that was the whole goal with this entire exercise. US transport losses, still bad. Not now, Argentina. I'm suddenly over capacity again. Same with you, Sweden. And Ottoman Empire. And Bangladesh. Is that because I sent a force back in here? I mean, I thought these ships were completely undamaged because it said 0% damage, but apparently a scratch to the paint that is not even rounded up to 1% is enough to warrant a repair period, taking up valuable shipyard capacity. Oh well, we're just gonna have to briefly suspend these 2 very heavy battlecruisers. Making sure that these repairs are completed as quickly as possible, and I can get more ships out of my shipyards. Which I will. Some heavy cruisers here, soon finished. Battleship Gong, sold to the Ottoman Empire, and my old Changsha class battlecruiser. Alrighty then. Shall we go fight the Austrians? Do they have any exciting task forces for us? A couple of battle cruisers and such. It's this force here with the battleships that I would like to try and fight. Or this force here. That seems like a job for the Sheehan class battleships. Yes. But that will be next time. Goodbye, and take care.